Any जी उसमें है okay perfect so you know desi log it's very difficult to get them to unite on one answer किसी भी चीज़ के लिए everyone has opinions everybody has their own thoughts but there's one question जिसमें there's absolute मुत्तफिक होते हैं देसी लोग what is the greatest movie that Bollywood has ever made Sholay there's never any doubt so मैं आपसे I'm going to request yes I'm going to request that if you will please play the theme music the harmonica Sholay का theme music जो है R.D. Burman's I would love to hear that okay please do I really want to hear that okay so Harshad has been nice enough to take my request but apparently he needs a prop I don't know are you going to bring a gun dynamite पता नहीं शोले की कौन सी प्रॉप लेके आ रहे हैं हाँ कितने आदमी थे उस्ताद आज तो सिर्फ 12 थे आमतौर पे 20 होते हैं so yes you know that's one of those things it's fascinating because it truly आप अगर 3 से ज़्यादा देसी लोग जमा कर लें कोई भी सवाल पूछें there's going to be a difference of opinion 3 से ज़्यादा में 2 may be agree कर जाएं किसी चीज़ पे 3 या 3 से ज़्यादा हों there's always going to be a disagreement but nobody ever argues the greatest movie ever made I don't know if you guys know while we're waiting on Harshad I've said this before but maybe more than a year ago did you guys know that Sholay was a copy of a Bollywood movie Bollywood कह रहा हूँ of a Hollywood movie तो Sholay 1974 में आई है 5 तो 1960 something 66 67 में 65 में maybe एक हॉलीवुड की फिल्म आई थी The Magnificent Seven and they actually collected 7 big name stars उसमें Telly Savalas था what's his name Yul Brynner था उसमें Charles Bronson था I mean a lot of big action names so the story was see if you recognize it the story was in the 1800s there was this small town on the Mexico side of Texas in Mexico there was this small town that was being terrorized by local thugs bandits daku right and they hired these 7 disgraced largely criminals people with questionable past to hire them to come protect them from these bandits and then you know how the story goes the whole fight against the bandits and all that so yes Sholay was absolutely not just inspired but like that story taken and what they did Salim Javed what they did was they Indianized it really well right गांव जो है और जो बसंती जो टांगे वाली है ये सारी चीज़ें और दूसरे तो ऐसे ज़बरदस्त उन्होंने कैरेक्टर्स उसमें बनाए हैं सुरमा भोपाली ले लो जेलर ले लो everything they did a wonderful job Indianizing it and turned it into the icon that it is today but it took its inspiration from a movie with similar plot by the way ये काफ़ी लोगों को पता है the next thing tidbit I'm going to tell you is it's probably even fewer people who know this so Magnificent Seven was not an original idea they took its inspiration when making that movie from a 1950s Japanese movie called Seven Samurai which see if you understand it takes place in the 1700s Japan where there's a small village that's being terrorized by bad guys by thugs and they hire these disgraced samurais to protect them from these guys and then you know the whole story is about the fight against them so point is stories जो हैं जो ख्याल है वो इतना ओरिजिनल होना लाजमी नहीं होता राइट ख्याल किसी को भी आ सकता है ख्याल सेम लोगों को एक ही चीज़ का ख्याल आ सकता है इट्स नॉट सो मच अबाउट द एक्चुअल प्लॉट ऑफ द स्टोरी इट्स द टेलिंग ऑफ द स्टोरी दैट मेक्स इट इमॉर्टल एंड सलीम जावेद and Amitabh Bachchan and Dharmender and Hema Malini and Sanjeev Kumar and R.D. Burman ka music these guys and Amjad Khan, Gabbar Singh and all the character actors they made that movie the immortal the greatest cinematic piece that Bollywood has ever created and which is why all of us have watched it you know hundreds of times wait is that just me All right, with that, story time ends. Music time begins. Harshad is going to play for me, thank you so much, the theme song from the movie Sholay. And then after that, he's going to play his second song. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is a song dedicated to Rizwan, really, because he asked me the last time if I could play this theme. So it's got like a full orchestra, so I'm going to do my best with it.